teammates can whip the ball around and find you. Rihanna Jones is putting on a clinic on how to post up deep inside the paint.
But also the right intent and understanding where you want the ball on the floor. And we saw a couple of outside shots by her before.
In force, but when you came in and we announced that we were signing you, you are an X factor, and I told your game. I love the way you move your body, how you're active. This was the 6th woman of the year in the league not too long ago, and she's led clearances, and she's been a big part of that. So Rihanna Jones, I'm excited to just have a double big lineup that we can use.
Yes, and also another player that scored over 2,000 points in her career as Haley Jones hit the last 2 free throws for Atlanta. Coach Mesco, you've seen at practice too, working with the shot, how she's handled pressure as well. So we'll get to see more of her and what that role could be under his tutelage.
And more of in her position, right? Like last season with injuries to both Jordan Canada and Ryan Howard, she had to step in and play a lot of that point guard position. So she's got size over other guards who play in the wing. That's where her strength is.
First one good for Ashley Jones. Knowing that she can light it up from outside, very good when it comes to connecting, and that type of style is what he's to see during his time, finding different looks from the outside. And this is, even now, when you think about players trying to find a roster spot, we don't have a development league or anywhere that you can go in the offseason. Yes, we are having the expansion, so it's fun to see the growth of the WNBA, but there's still a lot of talent out there, and these are moments where if you don't make this roster, someone is out there watching. Jones, short on the attempt. There, where can you fit with me? So.
And a lot of the time in these preseason games, you have coaches who will get a player who lit them up, and they had to defend them and then bring them back. And Stephanie White telling us that she schemed a lot against Caitlin Clark last year. And the way she wants Caitlin to play is when they practice against each other on offense and defense, they scheme against her so that she can see every little look that she'll possibly find, which makes her better for her team being able to handle certain situations and pressure.
Jones off again as Jalen Brown comes in, spent some time at Dallas. So Rainey Poole, who is now the assistant for Atlanta, very familiar with her game.
And I'm sorry, Angel. Jalen Brown is one of those players who scored 21 points against Indiana while she was with Dallas. So that goes to show you that this coach, listen, you lit us up. I'm about to pull you into my team. Hopefully she makes the roster, but at least she's getting the shot right here in this game.
Indiana up by double figures. A nice rejection by Haley Jones.
KK Timpson is used to doing that to other players, not having it done to her.
Sydney Colson up top. We saw her knock down a lot of threes with the Aces, finding a new home in Indiana. Taylor Theory, a product from Ohio State. She can lock down on that side of the floor. The coach talked about her IQ and what he loved about
the roster. She's probably trying to create for her teammates and show she could be a good player. It's like, nah, shoot that thing when you open.
Lexi Hull getting downhill, finds the bucket and one, as this will be the largest lead for Indiana.
Where Jones was slow to recover.
Lexi Hull, the product and standout at Stanford, actually won it at Stanford. Jones again from outside, finally getting one to go.
Jones option, and Naz Hillman, who had eluded her defense and gotten slipped to the rim, but Jones knocking that one down in the face of the defense.
Hull again, finding her rhythm offensively in the fourth. She's now in double figures with 10 in 17 minutes of play.
What's impressive about that with Lexi Hull is she knows how to take a back seat when she has Serge out here. .13-point lead for Indiana. Sakina Pow.
Tried to work baseline, finds Theory. 2 seconds left on the shot clock, and there won't be anything to go for Jones. So that's the level of communication. We don't see a lot of vets on the floor.
Yeah.
The only player with multiple years.
They give you bag duties, like you got to carry the bags and stuff off the plane. But it's nice that now they're doing the talent show competitions. We do it with the Hawks as well. But it's always fun to watch.
Taylor Theory streaking up the floor, gets the 2 at the rim. First points of the ball game for Taylor.
You know, as we watch all these college athletes who had amazing college careers, some champions, some NCAA tournament, just holding NCAA records, it reminds me of the talks where there just aren't enough roster spots. Even with expansion, there's so much talent out there. And it takes me back to the conversation that we had as Tamina Pow puts up another 3. But right before, and she's only been in the league 4 seasons, her 4th season. So much talent. Not enough teams to fill the rosters, but these players are playing because their number can be called at any point in the season.
Yes. Less than 5 minutes here in the 4th quarter as Haley Jones sends that back up to Naz Hillman. The back door broken up. The 11th turnover for Atlanta. They've given 11 points.
And these exhibition games are about finding the groove, finding the chemistry, finding the niche, where you want the ball, how high, what kind of pass does this person like, where are they going to be on the court when I do this. So the turnovers I'm not too much worried about from either team because they're still trying to find out how they want to play.
So a shot clock violation as Haley Jones was trying to work her way to the rim. In the roster, I know Carl Smesco is also looking, and his staff trying to figure out what are going to be the right pieces, because after this one, there's some decisions to make.
Some tough ones too, and we talked about and from this one game. And I've got a little trivia for you, Angel.
Oh, boy.
Who from last season, who was on the Atlanta Dream staff, as Taylor Theory lights it up from beyond the arc, who on the Dream Sellers remind you of in the face?
I'm not doing this with you. That's not trivia. That's your personal opinion.
Come on. Who does she look like? I'll give you a hint. It was a coach.
I'm pretty sure it was a coach. I am not saying a word. Sydney Colson off to the right as obviously that Taylor Theory trying to earn her space in this league as Haley Jones, that patent spin move on the inside, drains it, smooth as butter, and a top to find their spot on a roster. Biggest lead with 4 for Atlanta, the biggest lead for Indiana, Fort and Hull. I don't know if I've seen a better quarter from her.
Yeah, if you want to earn a roster spot, another thing you can do is play defense. Whoever is getting caught up on Hull has got to do a better job.
Haley Jones from outside couldn't connect. Sellers. That ball near the basket. Someone in that corner finds Lexi Hull, who gets blocked by Taylor Theory.
And that's a good job by Theory, showing her versatility defensively, that she can switch on that block.
Giant Sellers picked by Sydney Colson. At this point, they're like, you are the look. You are the option for Lexi Hull.
And Lexi's just taking advantage, go out here and ball. Like we at the playground playing 5-on-5. A lot of contact right there with Ashley. You gotta think about it. A lot of these players on the court right now are either fresh out of college or have only been in the league one season. And we see a lot of turnovers, a lot of discombobulated basketball, but they're all trying to figure it out on this pro level.
And a foul will be committed. Naz Hillman will go to the free throw line, but we'll send it to Autumn for more
challenges in a way that clicks. And get this, y'all, Coach Smesco wasted no detailed approach to the dream.
Absolutely. That's what a lot of the different players, I know it's a new look and a lot.
we were trying to get a beat on him and trying to figure out his style of coaching. And I asked him if he had a military background, and he was like, no, he doesn't. But he said there's no middle ground, no gray ground. You know exactly what he's saying, exactly what he wants. But I like it because he doesn't have to scream and shout to do it. Everybody in practice, when he talks, he commands attention. And the players really listen to him because they know that he's taking it back to technique and form. As Haley Jones shows that she wants a spot on this team, and she got drafted too.
This is a 5-point game. 14 seconds left, but it seems like they're just going to let things play out.
Well, the next 2 times that we see Indiana, I fully expect this game to look a lot different. They're trying to figure out pieces right now that are going to make the team competitive. Even tonight, just a 5-point difference.